I'm always worried about the microphone. Can you guys hear me? And I know there is a delay. Ooh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try to see on my iPad. Refresh it. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. I feel like there's less delay than usual. Hello. Oh, you're already here. Cool. Hey, Sergey, how are you? Cool. And I have to stop.
I feel good. Thanks for asking.
I didn't ask you, Siri. Seriously. Funny story. Cause my name is Sherry, right? So like my students, call my name sometimes like Sherry, right? And then sometime like one of my phones starts answering it, and I was like, I don't know if there is a setting for like a voice recognition or anything, but clearly I haven't set it up. And so like anytime that my kids call my name, there's a possibility of one of my devices, because I have like one, two, three, four, at least four iPad or iPhones sitting in this room, and then I have several in the next room. So, yeah, we're running that risk. And then I'm trying to, oh well, I don't have to maybe. I don't know why, but I can't really change the setting of my laptop. Like usually I can see the comments and whatnot here as well. What is this edit button? Okay, that's completely different. I don't know why. Maybe it's frozen, but you guys can drop in some comments, right? Okay. Cool. All right. Hey, hi. So, we are live. Yes, we are. こんばんは、聞こえます。サムネイルに映っている顔はなぜそのような顔をしているのですか？ Did I do any like weird face for the thumbnail? I don't know. I tried to show some discomfort. Let's see. I don't know. Like face. I have no idea. Alright, so, like I make so many like faces when I take a picture for a thumbnail, and because like I put it on the tripod, and then I use like a selfie mode or something, and like a timer thing, and then it takes like maybe 10-20 pictures all at the same time, right? So I try to take many pictures with like many different posing, and then I try to overlap with the potential background, and yeah, that's what I do. So apparently, I can't really see your comments on my laptop for some reason. I have no idea why, but I can see it on my iPad, so it should be okay. So tell me if you have ever had a gyudon before. Uh, it's refreshing to see you with makeup. I always have put on makeup. Well, most of the time. I might have taken off my makeup during the first couple of days on Patreon. But by the way, I have been uploading a daily vlog onto Patreon for over a year, like every day. I have like probably uploaded like over 300 something 300 like 60 70, I don't know, that video. So I am impressed. I am impressed. I didn't think I could do that more like longer than a year, but I was able to. So I was like, yay. I don't know if you guys haven't been putting down any comments or everything is just like frozen. So like give me some comments. Like I just want to know, because like my laptop is frozen, and then maybe my iPad is also frozen. I have no idea what's going on. So drop anything like this though. Nice job. Okay, so it's working. Okie dokie. All right, so test everyone's like test. 大丈夫です。Thank you. All right, so 大丈夫です。大丈夫です。Like I just wanted to see like if it works, but okay. All right. So we're gonna talk about the gyudon the Japanese, I will say the Japanese most popular, famous gyudon chain ever. But checking in, checking in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, have you ever had gyudon before? That was my question. If you can answer it in the comment section, that will be great, or chat box, or whatever it's called. I don't know. What is it called? Chat box? It's not DM. Comment section. So anyway, probably if you have seen the my original thumbnail or the ones in on Twitter, oh, I have to change that thumbnail. Anyway, so I just blurred the name of the company just because. But oh, you love gyudon, yay! But interestingly, I have never had gyudon, like a fast food chain restaurant gyudon, like go out to eat gyudon for almost my entire life. Because like here in Ehime or like in any country, real rural country, that's the same thing, rural area, we drive, right? We drive to everywhere. So it's kind of I don't know, if you want to just like hop on a car and then if you want to drive to somewhere to eat, we want to go to a restaurant, you know. And so we barely go into like gyudon shop, or like I think we had like oyakodon shop, and then we had some other, oh, we had like cocoa curry or something like that, like all of those things. And then like even for the gyudon, we have like Yoshino, like Matsuya, and then we have Sukiya, and then like many different types. But like yeah, I was very new to gyudon shop until I went to Tokyo. So if you go to Tokyo, you walk around, right? You take trains and buses, but like you basically walk around. So when you get in like a little package and then you see a sign of like, you know, Yoshinoya or like Sukiya or something, and then I'm like, oh, okay, it's like 200 yen, 300 yen for like one bowl of rice, and then like you don't on top, like you on top. Then it's cheap and it's like healthier, probably, hopefully, than burgers, maybe. And so yeah, that was like pretty much my first time having gyudon in my life. I don't think my mom or dad ever had a gyudon in their life because they live here. And then we never had the gyudon shop until very recent. So, yeah, anyway. So, we are going to talk about Ooh, it's a long day. It's a long day. We're going to talk about Yoshinoya. Yeah. I think Yoshinoya is like one of the first or the most famous one, at least. Yeah. Anyway, so we have actually two articles, and let's start with this one. Japan food chain Yoshinoya fires executive over get versions hooked on beef bowls remark. Have you ever guys heard about that? Let's see. Oh, Russell, you tried them all. Wow. Which one is your favorite? I don't think I've ever been to Yoshinoya. I think like I always go to Matsuya. Yeah, I don't know the difference though. Yeah. Anyway. There's no difference? Okay. Okay. So, the operator of major gyudon beef bowl chain Yoshinoya Corporation has fired an executive who discussed a marketing strategy to get virgins hooked on beef balls. How catchy is that? Um, in a public lecture, stupid, right? Public lecture on April 16th, the company announced on April 19th. Yoshinoya has issued a formal apology the day before. A person claiming to have been at the lecture posted a comments on social media. The executive Yoshinoya's planning department, the general manager, and an executive director was quoted as saying that the company's marketing should make young girls who have just left home in the countryside addicted to beef bowls while they are still virgins. He allegedly added, once men treat them to expensive meals, they definitely won't. need to be false anymore. So my first like reaction to this was like, so you're making something that like people won't eat because it's not good. Well, it's fine because it's cheap, but well, it's cheap, so low quality, right? Sorry, I think udon is good. Like it's very tasty. Anyway, Yoshinoya acknowledged the remarks to the Mainichi Shimbun before explaining that they were made with the aim of making one-time customers into regular. It doesn't make any sense. Like if they want to say that, they can say that. We are trying to make one-time customers into regulars. How hard is it? Um, in its April 18th statement, Yoshinoya apologized for causing great inconvenience and discomfort. It also said that the executive's choice of words and expression was extremely inappropriate and cannot be tolerated from a human rights and gender issues standpoint. In addition to Yoshinoya Holdings Corporation's firing of the executive, the chain announced the day before that it would cancel on April 19th product launch press event to be attended by model Miko Fujita. The new product, an oyakodon rice bowl with egg and chicken, was to roll out on schedule nationwide that same day. Lecture host Waseda University said that the head of the school's public education programs apologized to the participants at the venue after the talk. The university told reporters, "We are aware that many people were offended after finding out about executives' comments on social media and the news. We deeply apologize as organizers of the event." It also stated on its website that it would have the executive step down as a lecture speaker. So, well, I guess like it became like a big thing because it was held in Wasena University, right? So it has to be somewhere that's like like it's open to public. I think like it was like a lecture for anyone. If you pay the fee, you can come in and then you can listen to those lectures. And it was like an array of great people who succeeded in their life and like mostly like business people. And then you can get a like lectures for reasonable price, something like that. And then I believe that this person, like Yoshino executive, was the very first speaker. So yeah, great. Anyway, so okay, let's talk about this for a while, and then I have another a incident linked to a Yoshinoya. So yeah. Okay, so what do you think about this article? Oh, in Japan, of course, only we only have Yoshino. Oh, you have Yoshino where? Based on who? Interesting. The bloke is perverted or something. Maybe only to customers or also to their staff. What do you mean by that? Hey guys, hey guys. Uh, you guys are talking about so many different things. Like somebody's like, yeah, buddy. Hi, yeah, buddy. Hi, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yep. You're talking about takoyaki. Why are you talking about? It's too fishy here in the USA. I think it's like even more fishier. I think. Yeah, it's Japan. Takoyaki. It's seafood. It's taco. It's octopus. Right. Anyway, so the whole, but like I don't know, like the direct translation was virgin, in any news articles that were translated into English. But in Japanese, the executive said it was the kimusume. But like I don't know, maybe I'm not like Japanese expert. Because like if I type it in the word kimusume, yeah, the one of the translation will be version. But I think it was more like in the middle of the this article said like um, uh, they want to appeal to young girls who are naive. I think naive is more the suitable word choice for this translation. But yeah, like they are new to Tokyo, new to big city, and then they have, as I said, like we didn't have Yoshinoya for a long, long time. So once they like, but we have seen Yoshinoya on TV, right? So it was like one of the things, like we country girls or country boys, it doesn't really matter. Like young country people would think like, oh, if I ever go to Tokyo, I want to go for Yoshinoya. I want to go for like Sukiya and then things like that. So I think it's like the word that they were looking for is like more like naive, not virgin. But I have a feeling that this is also a strategy for a company, because well, Yoshino is like a very big company who like that everyone knows worldwide, even. But the timing is perfect. The day that they announced this article or the statement, or the article and then statement at the same time, were the exact same day as the date that they were going to roll out the new oyakodon, right? And then the fact that they had to cancel the event because the executive did something wrong. But then now everyone knows that Yoshinaga has oyakodon now. We didn't know. I don't know if they ever had oyakodon as a like during short term, like like set period of time before, but because this news was on every news and then on TV and on internet and on newspaper, so everyone, even for those who have never been to Yoshinoya and never interested in Yoshinoya, would see this sentence saying that, hey, we have oyakodon now, right? And it's free because they don't have to pay for the advertisement. Only thing that they have to do is that make sure this person, this executive, would make a huge mistake that would go viral on social media, and then the press would come rush to their the headquarters and then trying to make this statement, get the statement out of the CEO or whoever, right? And then the only thing they have to do, the only thing they have to sacrifice is to fire the person. But if they have any, the contract, like verbal contract or anything, that maybe he or she wanted to retire from his job because he got old or he has some other thing to do, right? Because like if they are executives, that means like they are pretty old, right? And then they have enough money, or they even got some money to do that. This is my total assumption, but that could happen because making a huge advertisement on like internet and then making a commercial even costs a lot of money, right? And so I thought if they plan to do this, it's super smart. I mean, they did like little. It was like far fetched, of course, but I think it's very smart. Yeah. Otherwise, like it's so stupid. And then like such a big company would do such a you know how can I say, like cheap thing. I don't know, like I don't know if my wording is like right, but like anyway, so yeah, like they should have known this would happen, right? If you have been running the company that big that long. So I just can't, like I just can't believe this was an honest mistake. I don't think it is. Or I like to do this kind of thing, like try to make up a story behind something. But or maybe every other executive would hate him so much that they wanted to fire him. But he's one of the executives, right? So they can fire him, for example, for some reason. And then they decided to assign him for this lecture. And then maybe they fed him a false um, information or a false statement that he could make at the lecture. That's a possibility. Like because I don't think those people who are executives would make their own lecture. Like they would probably ask one of the staff, like, "Oh, can you make a lecture? Can you make a PowerPoint?" Right? And so I have a feeling that maybe somebody made the script or the slides even, and then he just got tricked. Maybe, maybe. See, it's fun. It's fun to assume something. And I wouldn't have made a live stream off of this topic if it ended here. Then here comes the next article. Yoshinoya refused to let foreign students attend recruitment event. Haha, here comes racist. The Yoshinoya Bowl restaurant chain refused to allow a university student to attend a recruitment event after assuming the student was a foreign national, an official of the chain's holding company said Friday. A recruiter at Yoshinoya Corporation based an assumption on background information provided by the student and told the student that foreign nationals face difficulty in obtaining work visa, according to the official. The company's action drew a backlash on social media after the student posted about it. And I happened to see this original tweet couple days before this was announced on the internet. I think it was on the news on TV yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. But I saw this a tweet, and it was tweeted by a person called Chan Chan. She has a icon of a potato chips. But yeah, it's gone super viral. She has 39.1k likes, and she got 26.8k retweets, and then 510 comments. But so original tweet said it was like posted on May 3rd, and she said like she posted in Japanese, but like I'm half Japanese and half something else, something else. But we say half all the time. I'm half, but I was born and raised in Japan, and I am a Japanese citizen. However, suddenly Yoshinoya canceled my attendance to the recruit event, and she has like a lot of crying face, and then like this is just like uncanny, and she just want she was like they should go out of business, right? And then she posted the original email that she received from Yoshinoya. But they're talking about like visa, obtaining visa is very difficult. So even if like we give you the offer, a job offer, but there's a possibility that you cannot get the working visa. So please do not come. Do you remember? Do you recall what I read off of her tweet? She is Japanese citizen. She doesn't need freaking visa. So anyway, going back to the original article, how far did I read? The company's action drew a backlash. I said that. In a tweet, apparently by the student whose gender is unknown, I think she's a girl. The student says he or she is a Japanese national. See? And the latest incident to hit the company came only weeks after a managing director, this one, of the restaurant chain was dismissed over inappropriate remarks about young women made in a university-hosted lecture, triggering a backlash from the public. Yeah, that's why I read the hooked up with the rice bowl remark first. And on its website of recruitment, Yoshinoya states that it is continues to actively promote foreign national employees with the aim of revitalizing the organization. Like what? According to Yoshinoya Holdings, the Yoshinoya recruiter canceled the students' reservation for attendance after screening the background information and sent an email stating it is extremely difficult for a foreign national to obtain work obtain a work visa, and there's a possibility that you will not be able to join the company even if you are offered a job. The company has given similar responses to those who appear to be foreign applicants without working visas since around January 2021, according to the official. There were cases in the past where Yoshinoya had to cancel job offers after foreign nationals were unable to obtain a work visa, the official said. There was no choice but to decline the application to attend the event, giving those withdrawals of job offers, the official said. But Yoshino should have explained beforehand that obtaining a visa was a requirement for recruitment, the official said, adding, "We sincerely apologize." But still, like, they don't understand the fundamental problem of it. They just judge this girl or boy, maybe it's a guy, that she or he had the Japanese citizenship. So, like, it doesn't matter if they have mentioned if they needed the viral, no, not viral, valid working visa or not, because anyway they don't need one, right? But like the but like how this article ends was like even though it states in the middle of this article that like she or he had a Japanese citizenship, but it ended with like they should have explained well enough that like having a valid working visa in Japan is a requirement. It doesn't matter, and it doesn't say like if she was able to rejoin the event or not. It doesn't like maybe she doesn't want to like attend it anymore, but still they should at least offer her and apologize her or even give her the job offer even, you know? So, yeah. So that's the story. And it's still I'm not getting any comments on the screen. I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back to a ta, 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 ta. Okay, there are a little bit of sensitive comments that I'm trying to read and out allow or maybe hide it. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Okay. えっと。Okay, I'm gonna just a fact. Just a this person might get many job offers now. Yeah, but like she doesn't show her name or like she only have like 600 followers and whatnot. So probably she's not gonna get many offers. Like if this was like a person who had some sort of I don't know like YouTube channel or TikTok or something, and then like she at least shows her face and then maybe state her name or something, but she blackened the whole name, and so we even if like some company wants to reach her, yeah, they can find her like Twitter and stuff, but like I don't know. Hopefully she would get a how old is this person? She's a university student, and then if you are looking for a job and trying to attend some like these kind of meetings, that means wait, it's May, right? Well, I think she's probably in the last year of university, so like 21, 22, not 22, 21. I would say but it's like it's still May, so if she's like senior of university, then she have plenty of time. Like if it was like a March, well, not March, like February or something, and then maybe this was her last luck. So that would be scary, but I just wouldn't want to work for a company like that, though. Yeah, me neither. I would probably use but I can't do that. I don't know. Like if I was in her shoes, then I would probably use every power I would have on the internet. And I was like, destroy this company. No, probably doesn't work. I'll get sued. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. I have no idea. I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, you can use the like if you are even semi internet famous, like you can do that, right? The person bring this case to court. I don't think she will win because the best case scenario for this, like if she has the enough money to hire a lawyer, and or if any lawyers would see that this will if this would bring in a lot of cash if they wins, but then maybe like lawyers would reach out to her and say, hey, do you want to sue this company, right? But other than that, like big companies like that would have a good lawyers. The best case scenario, they have to settle, and then they would get like she would get a little bit of money. But I don't know. I don't know. Like I think it could be like emotional suffering or something like that, right? And so the fact that like you have to go into the court and have to like meet up with a lawyer and you have to pay all those fees, right? And I don't think, and it go there goes her like the last year of university. So I don't think it's a smart idea to sue. That's why I mentioned like if she can, make this thing go viral, and then she's like, she kind of like ask people to, maybe do something against Yoshinoya. Like say it's like don't eat in Yoshinoya or something like that. Then maybe, but then there's a possibility she will be sued by Yoshinoya, right? And that will be even more scary. So probably there's nothing we can do. Because there are so many companies, like especially big companies that who have done far worse than this, and they got away with it, right? So, yep. Ta-ta. Even if this company offered her a job to end the bad publicity, she probably won't take it anyway. Yeah, I don't think she would take it anyway. As I said, like this is just like a beginning of her, um, you know, job hunting year. So like this is probably her first, maybe like a safety net. I think. Is like I don't know if she can speak English or not, but like or maybe like well yeah, if it's other language, I don't know, maybe Japanese companies would usually prefer like Japanese and English. So even if she can speak like other languages, maybe it's not that like useful. But anyway, like if let's say that she can speak other language, right? And then I would say she would have more better options, like better job offers than Yoshinoya, pretty sure. So I feel like if she's any good in like academically, like person wise or anything, um, then I think this was just the safety net that she knew that she was going to get this job. And as long like like first get the like first like one or two a like job offers, and then set it aside, and then you aim for higher and higher, and then try to get the job that you really want to get towards the end of the job hunting year, and then you just like turn the other companies down later on. So that's I think how it goes. So yeah, but everyone's like I wouldn't work for that company even if they offered a job. Yeah, but like at least like you can have the like power to reject their offer. Like rejecting something is very very strong, and it gives you a like great feeling. You know what I mean? Like being rejected, it is like so frustrating. But like, yeah. So like, if you can reject it, like that's something like I would sometimes do to a like especially trial lesson students that they come in for a like a pre meeting and to get to know each other, and there are times that like probably we both know that we are not the good match. We are not looking for the same thing, and we can kind of tell from the first meeting, right? And so when that happens, I never say like, oh, I don't think you are the type of the students or the parents that fit in the whatever we are offering, so like you should look for other English schools. Like I don't say that because that sounds like I'm rejecting them, right? And but I would let them decide. I would let them reject me. I don't do anything mean to them, but they would get that feeling, right? And so it's, yeah, it works. It works. And then we don't fight, or we don't get into like awkwardness or anything like that. We both are like, yeah, I offered you, like I give you the chance to be part of us, but it's up to you to reject it. And then they would like, most likely they would reject it when I felt like, maybe we're not the perfect match. And that means like they are feeling the same thing. So ta-dam. Japan is turning into America, really? Was it just a comment about beef bowls, or was it more? You can go, like, you can watch archive. I will leave this video. So, in Australia, companies can't sue individuals? Really? Wow. I mean, like I understand, like there is the how can I say, there is the image that goes with it, right? Because like companies would have a good lawyers, they have big funding, but like if they try to sue an individual who's super duper weak with no money, no power, is mean, you know. So that were that the whole action to sue somebody, like a person, gives the society a little bit of like, you know, the how can I say, uh like bad image of that company. So it brings down the image. So I know for that reason, many companies, like big companies, won't do such things, but I didn't think you can't. Is this applied to food chains or all company in Japan? What are you talking about? Which part? Like probably, yeah, like I shouldn't go from like new ones to the old one, because like somebody is like talking about like this, and then like somebody comment about like what I was talking about then, and then like somebody else is like talking about this person's comment, and like I go from like newest ones, and then like it doesn't make any sense that it's all my fault. But okay. What's the feeling in Matsuyama about more potential tourists in the next few months? I think it'll increase. Yeah, because like Japan has opened up the border pretty much, and they are trying to accept foreign tourists from June, right? So I think that means, because like I happen to know someone who's working on like a tourism kind of thing, especially uh, for foreigners. And that was like right before COVID. He started a company with some Japanese guy, and then they were trying to accept foreigners to experience some like kind of like rich Japanese culture. Yeah. And like in Shikoku, I think. But then COVID happened, so I don't know what happened to that. But the company is still around, so I'm pretty sure that they would do something. So they would try to attract foreigners who come to Tokyo to come to Shikoku and then all that. So, but definitely, like when I went to Dogo last, yeah, I didn't really see many foreigners. Like I see some foreigners who look like they are living in Matsuyama, like assistant language teacher (LTs), and maybe like, you know, with families. So clearly they are living in the city. But other than that, not really. Da, da, da. Yep. Besides students and business people, only tour groups will be allowed in for now. Yep. For now. Not individual tourists. Do you guys take like I don't really understand the tour group though. Like only thing that I would understand as a tour group is that like Chinese tour group, like during a uh what is it called? The old New Year's Day. Is it in February or something? That Chinese people come in a group and then they would like buy so many electronics and stuff. Um, my image of group tour is that, but other than that, do you guys do that? So in Japan, when you want to go to other countries for travel, and then you can do two things. One, you can join a tour, and then two, you can just buy the tickets and then like hotels and stuff like that on your own. And I've only done the second option because normally I would go to a place where I have a place to stay. So when I went back to America, I had a friend who offered me a futon, and so I didn't have to book a hotel. And so only thing that I needed, and then everyone picked me up and then dropped me off, and then all that kind of thing. So only thing that I needed to get was a flight tickets. So that's what I did. So that time I cannot really use a tour package, and but usually, if you want to travel to other countries or even within probably um, within the nation, within the country, if you get a tour tickets, then that bring down the total cost. So usually the health like travel insurance is included, and then the flight tickets are included and the hotels are included. But it's not like you are going with like a group of people and then with like a guide and then it has a flag like this way please. It's not like that. So it's not like a school trip, and it's just called group tour. That's it. Like package tour or something. Yeah. But it only includes hotels and airplanes. Yeah. So I don't know, like if when government says like we only accept group tour, that means it has to be like group tour that has a guide, and then like the places they go and the places they stay will be all organized, and then they don't have any free time, or it just like that kind of tour where you can do whatever. It's just cold tour. Yeah, that's my question. I feel like I'm like, oh well. I can't catch up what's going on the chat, to be honest. Okay, so I don't think I don't think I would go back to uh, will Sherry buy Bitcoin yet? Nope, nope, nope. I won't do that. I won't buy any coins. I no, no, no. Like, yeah, if you're professionals, then sure, maybe like there are some strategies that like you can most definitely win or something, but I would rather use that time for something else, and I don't want to gamble. So I would rather save up money and then invest the money into not bitcoins, but like into my business. So now is a good time to buy and hold, really, Cool. Yeah, if you guys are interested, yeah, go ahead. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. See, everyone has different opinion about those what is it called? I don't know, like Bitcoin, and then there are many different types, and I like so.この YouTube ライブあと何分 What do you think? あと5分。あと5分 Wow. あと5分だって。You know what? I just realized I should make like a Japanese only live stream. What do you think? Too much? If I make like Japanese only live stream, like I would like you guys can comment in English, sure. Like if you can type in Japanese, like you can. But like I would just like speak Japanese only. Maybe like you guys are like completely silence. I don't know. I thought that was kind of. Ah, yeah, Japan Bitcoin creator. Like there's a guy who's like called like Satoshi or something like that, right? No, wasn't it Satoshi? The person who made Bitcoin. Satoshi. Is it? Bitcoin. Satoshi. 違うか。No? I thought it was like Satoshi or something. And then he made Bitcoin, and then nobody knows who it is. And he's supposed to be Japanese, and this is not even his real name. And he has a billion and billion dollars in Bitcoin, but he has never moved his asset anywhere. So many people assume that he's already dead. Yeah, Satoshi, right? Yeah, Satoshi Nakamoto. Here we go. Yeah, that's a strange story, right? Somebody made Bitcoin and then disappeared. I've heard that he made it all by himself. He didn't trust anybody. But yeah, I really don't know. Anyway, nobody's commenting on Japanese live stream, so probably not. Probably not Japanese live stream. Somebody asked me when I would make any Japanese study materials, but like I don't know what format is the best for you guys, like video, audio, or like book, or what? What? But like a lot of people said like you guys want to learn like kanji, just kanji. We want to learn kanji, and that's it. Yeah. So like which format? Okie dokie. So I have 2 more minutes, so I will answer some questions and then be done. If you have any. Ooh, pop in Manila. I can create the materials if you want. Can you? What kind of materials can you make? Yeah, like I've been making English study materials for the past couple of years. Like it's a slow progress. Like I have to also teach class and then all that kind of thing. So that I can't sit all day and then like work on it and stuff. But like now I'm pretty much done with it. I made like a 10-year worth of study materials for my students. So like I kind of don't want to make a study materials anymore. I just want to like come up with the ideas, like I'll do this, do that. Please make materials for me. I was just dropping some ideas, and then I just want to receive it. Yeah. So anyway, I feel like the today's viewership wasn't as high as I expected it would be. Usually it's like you go up to like 50, but like it was like stayed at like around like 30, 40. The maximum I saw was like 44, think. I want to go over 100 someday. Is it too often? Like I'm doing, like I think I'm doing it for like 2 months now. Is it too often? Like, should I do like every other week? Every week is too much. What do you think? I could do either. I really don't have anything to do on Saturday night, so. All right, so it's been 50 minutes in the last couple of minutes, like, but anyway, cannot wait for your YouTube video and dance video. I don't dance anymore. I thought you knew that. Remember the last video that we made at the ocean and old school and then things like that. That was basically the end of everything. And did I make the video? Yeah, I think like I think I made a video. I'm saying the same thing twice. With the cardboard box, and it said it closed or something. Closed or yeah, I think I wrote like closed on top of the cardboard box, and then like held it like this, and then like the title was like 20-year-old company shut down or something like that, and that basically the end of everything, because like I it's not like I wanted to be a dancer in my life or anything, but I was doing it because I had time to do so. But that's pretty much it. So like my mom's dance studio got shut down. I mean, she's doing it in a different form, but like yeah, I'm not a dancer anymore. I haven't been dancing for like at least a year now. So ta. Well, Pinky Rings is not your dance video. Yeah, Pinky Rings is my dance. You know Pinky Rings? What? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Pinky Rings is my yeah, but like, well, yeah, sure. It's a different type of dance. So yeah, Pinky. I don't know how long Pinky Rings gonna last, but yeah, I will be making a videos for them as long as they want to do. So I'll be around because like I'm not making any, that's kind of like a hobby for them. So it's just like they wanted to perform somewhere, but like they couldn't perform anywhere because of the COVID, and then we had to have like a big theater if you want to have a concert, and also like there are only a couple of people left, so like it's impossible to rent out a space. And so I just suggested like why don't we like make like a dance group, like K-pop dance group, and then we would not to perform anywhere. Like we were invited to a couple of local events, yeah. So yeah, so it's not that bad, right? It's a different atmosphere and all that. But at the same time, we were able to make some videos, like music video or whatever, and so that would be a good experience for them. But I'm not trying to turn that into business or anything. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's video. Sure. Ah, so funny because like I was like, okay, there's no questions. So I'm gonna end this live stream, and then now I'm like, question. You have 27K subscribers, so you should have more viewers. I think many people still don't know that I'm doing like weekly live streaming. So like they haven't turned on the bell yet. I have I have that feeling. Or because like my viewers are coming from many different countries. And so maybe it's too early, too late, too middle of the day, maybe some of those reasons. I love Japanese sports cars. They are best. I don't know sports cars, but I'm thinking of getting rid of my car though. When will Japan have second amendment? I forgot the word amendment. Next time, do you collab with Norm and let people there know about live streams? It might increase your numbers of watching. Yeah, Norm is too busy now. Like we have been planning for that. Like we have been planning for like maybe like make a video because like we haven't collaborated. Yeah, we haven't collaborated since COVID broke out, right? And so 2 years, almost 3 years. So it's sad because like Norm quit his job before COVID. That was fine. And then he was gradually increasing his subscribers then. And then we were collaborating a lot that time. So we were kind of like, you know, we were sharing pretty much the same subscribers. And then it got into COVID and we plan to meet and then make collab videos couple of times, but a few things happened and then we couldn't really do anything, and so we decided to cancel. And then now, so after, I think like last time we made a video was like way before he hits the 100K. So, and I supported his idea of becoming a YouTuber. So I should get some of his subscribers too, right? That's the benefit of having someone who has more subscribers than yourself. But COVID, so hopefully, near in the future. Okie dokie. Chris says, "Take care. I'll turn on the bell today." Thank you. So maybe you guys even haven't turned on the bell. Maybe some of you guys. Yeah, if you haven't, hit the bell button. Okie dokie. All right, so that concludes today's session. Yeah, live stream. Anyway, all right. So I will head home and I will go to bed. But I think some of you have to either work or go to school or do something the day just started maybe. So all right, I will see you guys next week then. Bye. Bye guys. Bye bye. End. Bye. End.